to Consulate, another map that was about middle of the pack for Latin America when it comes to pick rates for these two teams. This is a story of redemption.
Pretty standard bans coming out.
Duds appears to have been dropped as well, as Boar will fall off that diffuser, and Mav takes out what little was remaining of Duds. Yuna takes out Boar, and there goes the diffuser, sitting down inside of the projector room. It's going to be very difficult for INTZ. Doesn't look like they have much information, and NitroCell gets tossed out, so Mav's position will be given away, but where he is in specific, it's not going to be known. Yuna just needs to spray blindly and wildly in that huge magazine. It's going to come in so handy, as he'll find not one, but then two as well, anticipating the push from Connector.
It looks like one of the thermite charges didn't go off in the right-hand panel, but nonetheless, Duds will bury himself in, as now he's pushing through, and Drunk's taking down another one onto cameraman Uke. Closing things out as INTZ slow their attack topside, stalled out and unable to collect a down member, but nonetheless, the push from the back from an Ash and a Twitch, all that was really necessary. But nonetheless, they got the job done, and this time ramping up the pace will be Duds as he rushes straight into meeting room and collect a kill onto cameraman.
Hatch doesn't appear so. Astro dropping late after hearing the telltale signs of the buck, going for a third, cannot connect, he'll take two down.
Needs to push in and be that, catalyst. There goes Drunks with a nice shot, but Ion in the immediate trade. They're passing right through by each other. Duds finally able to collect the kill. The patience overwhelming, and now it's last man alive in the back behind White. Boar will fall. You should be able to recognize that it's the same progression every time. A NitroCell will finally land. It's the same strategy that cameraman tried to employ last time around, but this time it will connect. Same pushing down through the bathroom hallway. A man waiting to rip down the door is Astro, but Boar laying in wait as well. And NitroCell will ring out and it will not connect as Duds is putting down the plant in the midst of smoke. No one aware of the situation, but Ion and cameraman, in the dying moments. There's nowhere to go, nothing to do. We're going to equalize. It's finally cameraman will run out yellow door. You will fall.
Time. He won't be getting too far. He gets hunted down and immediately traded off, but Yuna just breaks out of nowhere. Drops down through the bathroom hatch and splats right on top of Boar. Also, INTZ is going to have to waste some time. They've only got two bodies left to do that as Intact falls. So you'll have to get either Drunk or you to be able to go out and possibly grab the diffuser.
Whew. Now you've got Uke recollecting the diffuser in sight control, nearly surrender, but inside of the bathroom, Mav returning to form. The sprays coming through the walls of the pings from the Evil Eyes as well, doing damage. Astro will peek straight into a pre-fire. Removing his head will be Uke with the para, the new Capital fire bolts and smoke bolts about to be on full display. But a soft wall right in front of him as he's trying to plant. This is an easy lockout for Mav as he sprays in through the wall.
Barrage panel will go. Boar wanders into sight with Intact covering, loses the fight and heads up to Yuna. And Boar is extremely exposed. Whether somebody's going to be able there to read it or not is the real question. He's going to be in a 1v4 as Duds has been downed on yellow stairs and just awaiting possible play from Boar. I don't think anybody knows the location. Funny enough, a Valkyrie could have been particularly strong here, but Boar is getting watched very intently from above. Cameraman collects his kill on a Duds, and there's Yuna to shut the door, and FaZe will be able to take their very final defense. They lose two on Garage, but bounce back quite admirably.
11, so you've still got Drunks below, but he's got no NitroCell. That's 3 on the round for Ion, and now Astro able to collect onto Boar, the last man alive downstairs. Mav will clean it up after cameraman was felled at the hand of that SMG-11 ACOGless. FaZe, though, bursting onto the scene with a quick admin take.
Able to capitalize off of a lack of information and awareness for FaZe. It's Drugs, though, who's able to take care of Mav. I don't think they anticipated that the Maestro was going to push up as aggressively.
That stun expires onto Intact. People now have friends. Drunks will line up one, but won't be able to bring them both down. Down in the toxic gas, though, as Intact will collect onto Ion and step up the pace. Rushing down through the Zig hallway, and actually Uke will fall, unable to hold the angle. A beautiful shot there from Intact, though, to trade it out. Now Astro is down. Cameraman carrying the diffuser, rushing in behind the circle desk. There's no time, though, as he has to rush through. He won't be able to get this plant off before turning the corner, and instead he just elects to pull off. Unit carrying the diffuser will dictate where this push will go, and a NitroCell will finally connect onto cameraman as it was pre-placed, but Mav on an immediate trade onto Uke. Boar pushing up towards yellow stairs, won't be successful on the pre-fire, and as he tries to retreat, Astro with 2. Big trade there from Duds, though, to shut down that momentum, but Ion collecting onto Duds, and another one. Drunks will fall in tandem, and that is INTZ surrendering the possibility of a win. They still have the opportunity for a draw. A north or an east to west push. Oh my god. Astro
downed himself.
He did. He got a kill, which was nice, and Mav will become and be his savior, I guess. But no. No, Astro's gonna die.
Impact grenade is Intact on the hunt. He'll shut down Yuna, and that's Planter down. Ion falls as well. Now it's all up to Mav. 5 seconds left to find 2 kills, but if you're INTZ, you're just gonna hide. Possibly go for the kill anyway, and that's Boar, who decides, hey, there's still one of us left to seek shelter somewhere in the site.
Tough time being able to survive very long, and Boar's gonna go for the ultimate run out, jumping out the yellow windows and catching a man on drone. Mav will fall. Yuke inside of A. Not really have any fears, and there goes the diffuser. Yuna will fall. Yuke taking that angle onto the windows. Astra will trade one back, but Duds on the immediate refrag onto Ion. He can't press in to grab the diffuser, lost on A balcony either. Duds will collect cameraman and down in the process. Duds will clean up everyone on FaZe. And we're gonna go 12 after FaZe had a 6-3 lead. Yuke is downed, and he will continue to bleed out as no one even remotely close. They'll bait it in for more. That's Drunks and Yuke falling in tandem, leaving Boar and Intact alone.
There's Intact in the very fight that we knew that FaZe was going to provoke. Looks like at least Boar will be able to take one down, but this could end up being... Boar's got a 1v4 to go against. He's got some marks at his disposal, sees a body, but Yuna will be able to win it out. They can scope on that M249 far enough back that he can just watch one angle, as it was a joint effort from the team. It's been a good run for them. Ion able to provide quite a bit of contributions to the team, proving that it was a smart pickup for FaZe. And they'll watch the rest of the matches today to see